He is out, and I think that was more of a case of frustration for him in terms of he's out as the racing continues. Battle for third on as well. Craig Jones all over the back of Corey Preston, trying to gain positions, as is for the front two, Tom Freer and Jordan Rost at the moment. They're all trying to make some good moves, and they're waiting for the right time for them to strike. You can't run too wide out of turn number 3. There are slow down penalties if you stray too far out wide at that section, but this is some brilliant battling. He's got to lunge now here at this section of track, and he's going to try and open it up for a last corner lunge. And can he get the run sorted? No, he cannot. Tom Freer ends up with second. Corey Preston a well-deserved third. Damien Johnstone wins at Interlagos. The Gone Rogue Gilliam keeps the title alive in second. Third will go to Tom Freer, but we look further back with the likes of James Scott fourth and the career best for female sim racers, Claire Mason.
This was Matthew Norris. Yeah, back in 45th. Oh, he got hit into turn 7 and then running wide. Has he made contact? He has, and that was an awkward rejoin.
Ugly.
And that was, oh, who else was that? 3 or 4 cars in the end got involved in that one. That was a big crash as Christian Smart came back across the track and collected someone else, and that was all a bit ugly and unfortunate there.
This battle for 8th, from 6th to 8th, starting with Bo Albert, still well and truly on. Stoveld's got a lot of pace here, or maybe it's just Guy Leach really starting to struggle from his 7th grid spot. So the Hyperdrive cars looking quite good in race 2 in particular. Stoveld's been excellent tonight. One of my picks for driver of the night. Been a bit of a quiet achiever so far. He's got a run heading into the hairpin, but Freer also on the outside of Jamie McKnight just ahead. Fantastic drive from Harley, and JSH, Johnston and Freer battle is not done with the 3 wide down the back straight, but JSH is going to prevail, but it's not going to be for the win that he would have wanted, but still an excellent fight for those guys. The Hyperdrive cars do make the top 10. I'm sure they'll be very pleased with that. Has to run it narrow through Aqua Minerale. It's easy to get the line wrong. He's got to be careful not to overshoot it. Actually does a brilliant job of holding it together. And Jamie Stovald, who's been one of my picks for most surprisingly, or big surprise package this season. You know, in the top 10 right now, co-driver to a very fast Tom Freer, perennially good qualifier, has been really doing some great work in the endurance races we've had.
But ultimately, they have sorted that position. So there is Matthew Norris being dropped back into position. He is letting those who were there go through and get himself back into play. I think he was in 8th place at the time, so he's going to let the Mark 1 car go. And then I think he's going to have himself an attack. So great work from Matthew Norris. Great heads-up driving there. Didn't take advantage of the mistake by the race steward. So he can be very happy with the way that he has driven. Probably for the year gets the Sportsman of the Year award if we are doing an award ceremony at any point in time.
Oh, no, he won't apparently. He's going to sit back there.
Oh,
a walk up from Big Guy.
And Haber's through, but the battle for the lead, keep an eye on this. So Haber now up into 5th place, got round Tom Freer to the outside now, trying, goes Bo Albert, and Tom Freer straight back at Harley. Haber gets through, Bo Albert makes a mistake, and Gilliam's now up into 2nd place, but has not got it sorted here.
A whole heap of pace, but is yet to show it. But David Kinman doing the job he needs to do in the 717 to keep them in contention towards the end of the race.
They are keeping contention. Here comes Tom Freer down the inside at turn 11 and takes the position away from Michael Taliancic and moves up now into 9th place. So Tom Freer is the man on the move to 13.4 that last time by, and that will probably set him good to get to maybe David Kinman and not much further. So they've done well. The recovery almost complete for Hyperdrive as they've tried to pull their way back in, but there is 3 seconds up to the Page Harris Kinman battle, and you have to say these 3 aren't falling away from each other at all. They're freight training each other at this stage. And
what did you ask?
Do fish sweat?
Do fish what?
Sweat.
Sweat.
Where the hell did that come from? That's quite well.